Hey guys, welcome back. Inverse for Value Gap Auto Trader. You guys need to watch this video. Today it is up pretty decent today. Depends what settings you use, but overall we're going to do a recap of the day, and I'm going to actually go back like 6 or 7 days. And I didn't mean to do that, but we are going to go back 6 or 7 days, and we are going to go over all the trades. So a feature that people have been getting confused about, okay, is the minimum stop loss in ticks. Okay, so right here we have it on 0. Okay, I've been running 0, and I've also been messing with 40 to 60 ticks. This is key. Okay, this is key. So what that is saying I don't want to have a stop loss too small, pretty much too small or too big. You want it in a certain range. This morning we had a couple trades that were taken. All the trades that were taken today were actually really good. Okay, first trade was a long. This one, okay, this one was the worst of the day. The 50% level this morning was right here. That one ended up losing. Then we took a short right at the highs and got wicked out. So we're going to be adding a stop loss offset. So you can say, you know, we want to have a stop loss set, you know, a few points higher than where it usually would be, just so you don't get wicked like this. If I saw this when I was sitting at my desk, I would have just moved it to the swing high and taken a bigger loss, or, you know, sized down a little bit and then moved it up. If there's a swing high that close, you're going to want to just move it to the swing high. Okay, and that might be a feature we can add, but this ended up dumping. So if you did move your stop loss, that would have been a big trade. Then we had a full TP win. So again, you'd be down 2R on the day. This ended up hitting full TP for 2R. Okay, and if you scaled out, then it would have been 1.5R. So you'd only be down 0.5R on the day. And then this also hit full TP. So you'd be up on the day no matter what, trading all 4 of these trades, even with 2 losses. So 2 full TPs there. Okay, now if we go into the settings here and we change the minimum stop loss to about 40, just, you know, that's what I said, 40 to 60 I've been kind of messing with a little bit. If we change this to 40, we're going to see some of the trades get deleted. Okay, and that's because the trades that were taken had such a small stop loss. Okay, so it's going to pull up, and actually one of the winning trades here that it took, boom, right here, is actually gone because the stop loss was super tight. It ended up working out, right? But it, you know, more often than not, you'll get wicked out because that is super tight. Okay, but we have this full TP win, which is great. And then the only other trade we got was the open trade, which was right here. And this is when Trump was speaking anyway, so maybe you wouldn't have wanted to trade that. But either way, you'd still be up on the day. And if we go back, we'll go back here because I do have it just running 24/7. Yesterday, you would have had a full win before session close. Okay, full win. Then here you also have a full win in the afternoon. So afternoon, you know, lunchtime afternoon session is doing really well. Again, full TP. And this is, you know, setting a minimum stop loss is going to help eliminate a lot of losses. Okay, you might get less trades, but a lot of the trades that will be losses, you'll notice they do tend to have smaller stop losses, because when an inverse for value gap presents itself, when a trade presents itself, a lot of times it's right. It's just, is it going to be, you know, allowing enough room to work? Okay, so if you have a bigger stop loss, it's going to have a better chance of allowing it to work in your favor. Okay, so this one also ended up winning. Let me fix that there. And then as well, this was yesterday. So another full win. This is right at 9:33, 9:32 in the morning, and there was a full win. So full win here, and a partial win here. So yesterday, Monday, September 29th, beautiful, lots of wins, 3 wins, okay? And today was 1 win, 1 loss. So overall, 4 wins and 1 loss this week, okay, just with these settings. And we'll go back here to pre-market, see if there was anything. So it looks like there's nothing, right? It's going to delete a lot of the trades pre-market because pre-market tends to move less. So, you know, it's going to get rid of those trades that have the smaller stop loss, okay? Here we are with another trade. This one was just break even. We won't even count that. We're 4 and 1 so far, by the way. This will make it 5 and 1. Trade at 10:30. 5 and 1 during the normal market New York session hours. okay, in the last 3 trading days. So that was last Friday. Then here as well, last Friday, again, a full TP win. Okay, so we're 6-1. 6-1. So, you know, if you have a funded account and you use this the last few days, you'd almost be probably to a payout right now. You would if you know, depending on which firm you're using. But that is great. Okay, if you're risking, you know, $200 per trade, you'd be up $1,000 just from these, and that's a pretty low risk per trade. Okay, we'll keep going. What did I just say? We're 5-1, 6-1, I think, 6-1, and we'll go back another day here. There's a loss, so we're 6-2. This one was just afternoon trending down. Okay, we'll move on. This one, another loss, so we're 6-3. We'll keep going. I might need to extend our days here. Looks like I do. So I'm going to do that. If you ever want to load more days in the chart so you can see, you know, past performance, because with the iFVG Autotrader, obviously you can use market replay mode, but you can also just look at the trades on the chart just like we're doing right now. Okay, so you don't actually need to just, you know, dive into market replay all the time. You can just do what we're doing. Okay, so we were 6-3, and that was right here, 6-3. So we will keep going back a few days here. We'll do another day or two. Here's a full TP win again. So we're 7-3. Boom, that one, afternoon session. So afternoon session's been doing good. 7-3, 7-4 from the loss here. And again, this one, you know, the trend was kind of right. We did end up moving down pretty good. We just moved up a little bit first. Okay, so 7-4 and 7-5. So a few losses there. But remember, the losses are smaller than the wins. Okay, so 7-5. Then we have a huge win, 8-5. And you'll notice with a lot of these full TPs, you can actually like move the TPs even more, because generally when it gets, you know, when it hits that first TP, second TP generally gets hit, and then you could even go higher. Okay, so that's 8 wins. I think 8-4. We said 8-4, 8-5. And then we'll keep going here. That's another win. That's 9 wins. Full TP again, right? Full TP. And then that might be it. Oh, we have one more. 10 wins. Okay, so another full TP. Look at that. We caught, how many points was that? From 782 to 820, so 50 something points. So 10 wins, and looks like that is it. Okay, so 10 wins, 5 losses. Now, 5 losses, you might say, oh, that's bad. That's a 60 something % win rate. Okay, 60% win rate with a auto trader running all the time that has a 2-to-1 risk to reward, guys. That's good. I know my face is covering up some of this, but 2-to-1 risk reward is really, really good. Okay, so 10 wins, that would put you up again. 10 times 1.5, that's 15R, and then the 5 losses are 5R, so you'd be up 10R in the last roughly, you know, 7 trading days, 6 or 7 trading days. Didn't mean to do that either, but literally the last 6 or 7 trading days is 10R in profit. So if you're risking $200 per trade, you would be up $2,000. If you're risking $500 per trade, you'd be up $5,000 in the last 6 or 7 days. Okay, that is one of the best features that you should be fiddling around with. Is again I'll disable this so you can see, is the minimum stop loss in ticks, which is again this feature here, and the max as well. Okay, you might find a sweet spot range. Mess with that. Tips and tricks. It's been doing really good lately. There's people already posting some nice profits in the Discord. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys try this out. There is still surprisingly a couple spots left. It's not full yet, but everyone's enjoying it. Hope you do too. I'll see you later.